Can you see my screen? Hello? I have shared my screen. Can you see?
I'm seeing that.
Okay. What topics or course actually is for Microsoft Azure Administrator. And the exam code is AZ104. T00A is different thing. Made to course code is AZ104. And the course name is Microsoft Azure Administrator. So Microsoft, there are some cloud provider in now in the world like AWS, Amazon, Google, GCP, IBM is now newly introduced, and Microsoft also. So the Microsoft is the cloud provider, but the brand name of their cloud is Azure. That's why they are telling it Azure Administrator. So if any time you heard about Azure, you will be considered yourself that it is the product of Microsoft because the Microsoft is the company and Azure is the brand name of the Microsoft Cloud. So today we will know about the exam courses and everything because today is the introduction class and we will go through the all the courses from next class. We will start the course.
Okay, sure.
Sure. So thank you for joining today because I am the certified trainer of Microsoft MCT. It is called MCT, Microsoft Certified Trainer. And I have to deliver my lecture according to the Microsoft tutorials and also the guide of Microsoft, official guide. So how they, guide us to provide the lecture or give the lecture. Like this way, we are giving the lecture. So I am the Yasin Kovich Chaudhary. Actually, I am MCT, Microsoft Certified Trainer, CCNP, Cisco Certified Network Professional, Cisco Certified Network Administrator, AZ104, Azure Administrator, and some security courses I have done already. That one is NAC1, NAC2, and NAC3. And I have done MTCRE, MTCNA for MikroTik. There is a router called MikroTik, and I have certified also on that router. And also, I am working as a cloud and system admin. So I'm the head of IT of an international company and instructor of Stabat.dev. It's an international company. It's basically an Indian company. It is sponsored by Microsoft and in Bangladesh, in BITM and in the MIT. So actually, let us know each other. I know you very well because already I take one training about CCNA with you. So actually, no need for just for hi, hello, and introducing each other. You know me well, and I also know you. So go for the legs. Let's have the great time together. We will do the classes. Class time will be 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. BDT day, Monday and Wednesday. It will be changed, like as you told that it is Monday and Tuesday, isn't it?
Sunday and Tuesday.
Yes, Monday and Tuesday. And
Yeah.
be on time in class hours and we participate always. Participate means if you have any questions or if you have any suggestion, you can raise your voice and you can give the suggestion. There is no problem. I'm free to take the any suggestion and any advice. No problem.
Okay,
And
sure.
inshallah, what we will give in the facilities you will take from here, we will give your class tutorials. Every class we have one tutorials like PowerPoint tutorials. So I will give them to you on the very next day. And also I will give you the class record of this video. And at last, I will give you an official book of AZ104. So by the following that book, I think it will be easy for you to give the exam and pass the exam.
Okay, inshallah.
Inshallah. Do you have any questions about this, about this class or, facilities, or if you have any suggestion or advice, you can give me.
I'm not aware about these changes of the days changes because I thought it's always Sunday and then
Yes.
Tuesday.
Okay.
I'm not aware about the changes, and I was talking to my colleague that we should change the time. Hence, you agree on 7. if you can agree, we start on 7 till 9 o'clock. I think this will give
Actually, if it is little bit early, then it will be better for me also.
yeah,
Like
so
now,
that
now,
it will,
now, now it's a winter
so
time,
that,
so
yes,
night is
exactly.
long. So 8 to 10 will be
Longer night. Yeah.
yes. It will if it is 7 to 8, sorry, 7 to 9, then it will be
Yeah.
better.
It will be better, yes. So when it's time for exam, maybe we can have
Actually,
10 minutes
actually,
break
if
and
they
free and then just start the class.
yes, actually, when they will come, then we can talk because two of the boys is not come yet. I don't know
Yes.
why, but maybe have
I'm
some
not
problem.
sure, but I'm trying to call them, but I couldn't reach any of them.
Okay, no problem. Maybe they have some work, but I think they will join soon.
Okay, inshallah. I
Inshallah.
hope so.
Prerequisite about this course. That was your questions sometime then. What is the prerequisite of this course? What need to take this course? Successful Azure Administrator start this role with experience from operating system. We should know about the operating system. Operating system means like Windows, your system, which apps or which the middleware or software uh, run your system to help to contact with your system like hardware. It is called operating system. So you have to familiar with the operating system. I know who are using computer, everyone knows about operating system, at least Windows. So this one we have to know about the operating systems. Virtualization. Do you know virtualization? Do you have any idea about virtualization?
No, sir.
Virtualization is means suppose it is not like that. Yeah, suppose a computer, a laptop in your in front of. I think there is a laptop, so you can touch the laptop. You can work with the laptop. You can if there is a problem with your processor or any devices, you can change it. But if you put of or if you create one virtual PC or virtual computer, then you don't have that physical entities. You just can work in the virtually with that in that PC, but you have no actually there that much opportunity to just take the uh, you know feel the hardware or touch the hardware. It is like that in your Windows there is one software. It is called Hyper-V, or you can install one software like VMware, where by this software you can we can build another operating system like another computer with your inside your PC. Not another, you can we can put lot of computers like 2 or 3 system, not computer, it is system in your PC. Like suppose if your memory is bigger, suppose your capacity of software, your processor is more, like you are using Core i7, it's a more powerful processor. You have a RAM of 32 GB. So when you will install that software like Hyper-V or VMware, then VMware or Hyper-V, what we will do, they will ask you that you can build a virtual machine in your this PC by taking or sharing some resources like processor or RAM from your existing physical hard drive. Suppose now your computer is using 32 GB of memory altogether, but when you create one virtual PC and you put that from this 32 GB, you can take 4 GB. Then one person may came, just wait. I'm making them. Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. You just late. We have already started the class.
Yes, yes, sir. I actually I was in the masjid. After that, I take my clothes in the laundry. So sorry for late.
Okay, no problem. I just there are two slides we take. Actually, today we will have some introduction of the course and the exams, so you can be prepared yourself, or there is a no misconception about course and the uh, exams, because when you will go for a course, you should know the overall the courses. So what we will learn after the courses, what we will do. So today we will talk about these things. As I'm a Microsoft certified trainer, so I will always take the class with the guide of Microsoft tutorials and the Microsoft presentations. So you can check in my screen that in the here there is a tutorials which is provided by Microsoft, and these tutorials is updated always. Suppose if the syllabus is changed, then these tutorials will be updated automatically. Sometimes about 2 or 3 years after, the syllabus is little bit modified or changed. Some new topics came and some old topics removed from the syllabus. That's why they are always changing. And the Microsoft certified trainer, as a Microsoft certified trainer, we are notified by the Microsoft that the changes have been happened. So you can collect your tutorials from the Microsoft portals. I have one portals about the Microsoft certified trainer. So I always get the latest copy of Microsoft tutorials. So this is the latest copy of Microsoft tutorials nowadays. So moreover, these things I have already tell to them. Now we are starting the course. The course first one is prerequisites. That what will be the prerequisite of this course? The prerequisite is to start the course, you have to know about the operating system first one. As we know that we are using the laptops, and we all the peoples who are always using the laptops or computer, they know the operating system very well. At least Windows they know. Some are who are using Mac or Linux, they can know about Mac, Linux also. But as usual, but as a general, we think that everyone knows about operating system, that who are familiar with computer and or who are working with computer. And then we need to know about virtualization, what we are just discussing now. Virtualization is a thing that, suppose you have a computer or laptop, and this your laptop is very much high configured, like you have a Core i7 processor, very powerful processor, and also a very good amount of RAM, like 32 GB. Now you can set up one software like VMware, or there is a built-in software in Windows. It is called Hyper-V, Hyper dash V, Hyper-V. By using this software, you can create another machine virtually. Virtually means you cannot actually see or touch the hardware of the machine, but you can work as a computer in that machine. So there is a machine in there is a physical machine. Inside that physical machine, you can create 2 or 3 or more machines, or more systems, or more operating system, or more like PCs, as depending on your resources, because these PCs are sharing, taking the physical resources from your laptop or PC. Suppose you have a 32 GB memory. When you want to build another PC, or another PC from the hypervisor or VMware, then they will ask you how many RAM you want to take, or you want to take share from this your physical RAM. Suppose if you say that I need 4 GB RAM on this virtual PC, then this virtual PC will take 4 GB RAM from the real physical memory. Did you understand this one?
Yes, sir.
This is the virtual memory. This is the virtualization. So you can create a lot of PC, 2 or more PC in one operating system, or in one physical, physical PC or laptop, or depending on your physical resources. For virtualization, you need always a good amount of resources, like uh, good amount of high performance of processor, and also the good amount of memory, RAM at least. Then cloud infrastructure. Cloud infrastructure is how cloud basically work. What is the meaning of cloud? What is the definition of cloud? How we can use cloud, and what is the benefit of using cloud? So this cloud infrastructure, what is the overall, you know, overall description of cloud, we will do in the next class, inshallah. This,
So,
yes,
sir, Izam, can you mute your some noise? Izam.
yes, he muted. So cloud infrastructure is like that. We will talk about the cloud. There are a lot of clouds provider in world like Amazon, AWS, Microsoft, Azure. So Microsoft is the provider name and Azure is the brand name of the cloud. Okay, there are some, the company who are the mother company, but there is a brand name. They like Apple. Apple is the company and their phone's brand name is iPhone, isn't it? But main company name is Apple. But they didn't name the Apple phone. They make the brand name as the iPhone. So like that, Microsoft is the company and they put the brand name of their cloud service is called Azure. Is it understand?
Yes, sir.
Just wait for 1 minute. I'm just switching my fan. And the storage structure. Do you know storage? Do you have any idea about storage?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is your idea about storage? One by one.
Storage is a how can I say? Storage is
just tell in your language, no problem. What you think about storage or what is the storage? Just tell me, as usual, not like that. You should be right or wrong because we are not the.
Storage is something. How can I say?
Something we store, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
but
sir.
what is store? Which things we will store?
Yes, sir.
Data and
Data,
information.
or anything
Information,
related.
yes.
Yeah,
Any
sir.
information, yes.
Yeah, storage is a memory, I can say. Space.
Yes,
Yeah.
memory, space, these are all the things are storage. So these structure, how we will in the cloud, how we will store the data, we will know about these things. But normally, storage structure. This is the main thing that you are telling that store is we put some data in the same mode. We will put it in here when we will need that time we will use. We may store it in the several years. So after this, after many years later, we need to take whenever you need that data, we can access it. This is called storage, isn't it? So there are a lot of structure is there like blob storage. Yes. Do you know about blob storage, file storage? Do you heard about these things?
What?
Yes.
Blob storage.
Blob.
Yes, BLOB, blob.
No. No. I never.
Blob storage is like that blob storage. In the blob type of storage, you can put any type of data like audio, video, music, data, everything you can put. This is called unstructured data. There is no structure of data. Everything you can put there. There are some file storage also. In file storage, you can put some files. You can put files way, like create files or folders. Then you can put some data from there. This is called file storage. And some are database storage, where you can put information by the structure. Do you know about database? Do you
Yes, yes,
do
yes.
any? Yes. So in the database, what we do, we
create a database. We stored some information.
yes, create database, then we create table, and in
Table,
that
yes.
table, we put the informations according
Yes,
to the data. Like
exactly.
some data are string, some data are numbers, some data are boolean, like this. Okay, these are
Yeah.
the called structured data. So we will read about these things in the cloud, how we can put the this type of structured data and unstructured data both in the cloud. And last of all is a networking. So I think you know networking, isn't it? Or I will take class again for networking.
Yeah.
So these are the things that normal prerequisite to take this course. It is better to know about these things a little bit. Not you don't need to be master of these things, but you have to know about these things. What is this actually? So you know these things. So Azure Administrator role, after the pass of Azure Administrator or doing this course, if you want to, do the job, or you want to make the career with this Azure Administrator or Cloud Administrator, then what you have to do in the company or in a, in a workstation. Cloud Administrator manage the cloud service, that span storage, networking, and compute cloud capabilities with a deep understanding of each service across the full IT lifecycle. There is a one word. This word should be remembered. This is called with a understanding, not with a understanding. It is called deep understanding. We have to know very briefly about what span storage, about the storage, about the networking, and the compute. Compute means this virtualization, that we will make a virtual PCs on the cloud. So a cloud administrator, when you will be a cloud administrator, then you have to manage the cloud services, all the services in the cloud, and also the span storage. We have to know the span storage and networking and the capabilities of compute cloud with a deep understanding of each service. You have to know the deep understanding, not like only I know. No, you have to learn it briefly and make your knowledge briefly. Okay.
Sir, I have a question
Yes.
about span storage. Can you develop some span storage?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is a service, there is a service in the cloud. It is span storage. So you have to know about how the span storage actually work in the cloud. All we will do in the cloud, not in any physical devices. We all be in the cloud.
Okay. So that's one you will see after, in the next class, right?
Yes. In the next, we will then. I'm going through the. I will go through the courses now about which day or how many days we need to finish the course, and which date, which the topics I will cover. I will go through the. Just wait.
Okay, sir.
And they take end user request of new cloud applications and make recommendation on the services to use for optimal performance and scale, as well as a provision, capacity, monitor, and adjust as appropriate. The role requires communicating and coordinating with vendors. Suppose you are a cloud administrator in a company, and that company build a application, and developer came, or your company CTO came to you and told you that this is my apps, I want to migrate in, or I want to put it in the cloud.
Yes.
So give me a solution. Then you have to give them a best solution, that if you want to run this app in the cloud, then you have to take these apps from the service, from the cloud service, isn't it? There are a lot of cloud service. So according to the apps, you have to choose the best choice of services. You need to run the app in the cloud. So suppose you think that these apps need actually 4 services. I need one server, I need one database, I need some, for security purpose, I need some networking firewalls or something like that. But you put one service that are not actually relevant to these apps. It is not actually no need, no need, no need for this app. But you take or you recommend this one to the company doesn't know and company rely on you only because you are the cloud administrator. But these all are not coming is for free. You have to pay for this. So at the end of the budget or at the end of the bill payment time, they will check and they can tell you that this service you purchase or you take from the cloud, but it is not actually relevant to the apps. So there is a bad reputation to you that you have expense money without any reason. So it is not good for your career. So that's why you have to know these things, deep understanding that every service you know about deeply, that what is need and what actually don't need. So these are the things you have to know about. And this role requires communicating and coordinating with vendors. It is vendors like suppose there is a company who are providing cloud, who are giving, you know, you are selling cloud service. So they hire you as you know the cloud service very well. Then what is your role? Your role to communicate with the vendor also who are asking the service from cloud. This is the another part of the career.
So I have a question
Yes.
because in my when I was in my country, we host some website. So is it a cloud because we buy a service online and we host it. We host
Yes,
our
yes. Your website, isn't it?
yeah, yes.
Yes, this one also a cloud service, but this one is a just hosting cloud, just hosting your files with the website cloud. But when we will go through the cloud, then you can see that the cloud is a vast things. Suppose in a cloud, you can put a data center. In a cloud, you can put your office will be in the cloud. There is no need any physical devices in your office. Suppose,
Thank you.
suppose I am the company of CTO. I am working from here in my home. You are the developer. You are working from your home or your premises. No problem. All we are working in a cloud.
Together.
All in
Yeah.
the centralized together in a cloud, not in your office. Okay.
Yeah.
This we will learn about. Cloud administrator use Azure portal. There is a portal. You know portal. What is portal? Portal is like a account. So cloud administrator use the Azure portal to maintain these services, Microsoft Azure services. They will give you a portal when you buy their subscription. Then you can have a portal, and from that portal you can access the services of Microsoft Azure. Then you can work with there. So a cloud administrator working in the Azure portal to manage the services of the Azure. So from this, like this slide, do you have any questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, since you are briefing, actually, I already in the Azure portal. So what I'm trying to ask, okay, example about I have doubts about the networking. So example, if you don't have any network in your laptop, example, so how is the process like the network that because that since you are networking, so how you can provide the network without like any company or the network that we are using you can sell the net to people use it then they like you can customize it. That I want to ask.
Look, first of all, you need to internet.
Mm.
Without internet, you cannot access the Azure portal. Okay. So first of all, you need one internet connection. Without internet connection, you cannot create any Azure service. So first of all, you need to create an
Sir,
internet,
sir?
and that, yes.
I tell
Hello.
the Uzam to mute his Michael because he's making some noise. Okay.
So you
Yes,
need
you
to
can continue.
you need to have you need to have internet in your laptop, and that laptop, after that laptop you will go to the portal, and that portal you can create your own network. No problem. I will
Sir,
show you that
as you,
in
as
that.
you,
Yes, yes, tell me. So in there you can create networking, like you can create department there. So suppose you can create 4 PC with one department, they you can give them one subnet, and suppose another department you can create with the 6 computer, and you can give a different subnet, no problem. Okay, on there you can also create networking in virtually. These are all we are doing in virtually, not in a physical entities.
Okay,
Did
sir,
you
so
get my answer?
yeah,
cloud,
that
cloud,
virtual
Sir,
that
is
you
it going to be like in Cisco?
No, Cisco is different thing. Cisco is a, Cisco is a devices. We will not play with any devices here. The
Oh, okay.
device part will maintain by the company. Suppose Microsoft or which provider you are taking there. They are the
Okay.
responsible for these devices. You just order it. That I want to put this subnet to this user. They will put the subnet from this user. You just give the order, and they will do as your order. Okay.
Okay.
yeah, but one question. Cloud administrators use the Azure portal. Can you develop Azure portal? What does it, Azure?
I cannot understand you. Can you tell me again?
Azure portal.
Azure portal, yes.
Yeah, I don't understand Azure portal because we
Uh,
say cloud administrator use Azure portal.
suppose in cloud administrators, suppose who are working with Azure, so they must have some medium, or they must have tools to use these services, isn't it? So
Okay, okay.
whenever you purchase or whenever your company subscribe one Azure service or Azure subscription, then they will give a access of a portal. Portal means in a, suppose in a profile, like profile, they will give a profile. I will show you the portal. So
Like
they
like
will,
like they will give you an interface for you
yes,
for
yes,
okay.
yes.
yes, like that. Okay, just wait. I'm showing you my portal. Then it will be understandable for you. Just wait. I'm logging in. Did you see?
Yes,
Yes,
Can you
yes,
see? This
yes.
is the
yes,
portal. Okay, this is the
Yes, sir.
Microsoft Azure, and this is the portal. Look, there is a lot of things is there. What I'm working with, there are a lot of things also here. So virtual machines, these are virtual machines, means virtual computer, Cosmos DB, SQL database, function, app service means web service, resource group. You can put there is storage account, load balancer, monitor, like here, network interface. So a lot of things we will learn one by one, no problem, slowly. So this is the portal. Okay, when we have a, as a cloud administrator, then the company will give you the access of this portal. Then you can create all the things from this portal in the Azure. Now understand about portal?
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
well,
sir.
well, very well.
Are you recording class?
Yes, I'm recording class. So after that, actually and they use PowerShell and command line interface also. Sometime you need to work PowerShell and command line, like you have to create a virtual machine with command line, but it is very few. Actually, most of the work, a 90% work we can do by the Azure portal. So this is the course schedule. Adjust as needed. If you want, if you need, we can adjust. But normally we actually do this like this way. So day one we have a welcome, like introduction of the class. Day two, there is a change of day two. Normally day two is identity, like start with the Microsoft identity, but we will go for the day two as a overall, you know, description and everything about cloud, because in my experience saying that lots of people or lots of participants doesn't know about cloud. What is the cloud? What is the purpose of cloud? How cloud work? Why I will learn cloud? How I will work with the cloud? So these are the lot of question is there. So next class we will know about the clouds, only clouds, not the Azure, not the AWS, not the GCP. It will be a general cloud. What is the actual cloud meaning? What we will do in the cloud? What will the benefit of the cloud? And all these things we will learn next class. As it is the Azure thing that you already know the cloud. That's why they started with day two as a their service from the Azure service. They think that you already know about the cloud, but my experience says that a lot of people doesn't know about cloud, because cloud it came to the tech world is very short time. So that's why many people doesn't know about cloud clearly. So I will try to make you clear about the cloud, what type of cloud is there, and what are the things of the cloud is there, what is the benefits of clouds. We will know in the inshallah in the next class. So day two will be the another class, but I cannot change this one because this one is copyright by Microsoft. So if it is copyright is done, so I cannot change here. So it is will be day two as it is. It will be day three. Just remember this one. This one will be identity. Identity means the user identity. How you can create a user in the cloud, or suppose you are in the you're in the administrator of the a company. So there in your company there are a lot of uh, in your company there are a lot of people, lot of employee can be there, or suppose in your university is in your university. So in your university, there are people, there are a lot of students. If your university purchase or take a subscription from Azure, so you have to, they have to take the any account to the students. So you have to know about how to create user, how to create group, and how to manage the user. So you will learn in the day two. In the day three, we will learn about governance and compliance. Compliance means how governance is working in the Azure and how the compliance it will work, because without this actually it will be difficult for you to take the services, and which service is what type of governance it will take, on how much you can control, and if it is happen in anything, or if their data is breaching or data is leaked, so what will be the happen. So these are the we will learn about governance and compliance. In there we will learn about also subscriptions, that what is the type of subscription, how much it cost, and everything. And day four, we will learn about Azure administration. It means how Azure will we will work with the services of Azure. And day five, there is a virtual networking. We will work with the networking, how we'll build network in the Azure. Then inter-site connectivity. The connectivity will be the subnet with the subnet, or from the your any there is a, suppose in your company some machines are in the your PC, or some server you are creating in your local office, and some server is in your cloud service. So how you can connect with each other from cloud service and your local machines, and synchronize the data, we will learn from here. And day seven we will learn about network traffic management, how you can monitor and traffic means data flow, how we can control this data flow. We will learn about day 7. And day 8, we will learn about storage. What is the storage is there, what type of storage is there, and how you can put the data storage and how you can access the data from the storage. Then we will learn about the virtual machines. It means how you can build a PC in the cloud or the server in the cloud. Then 10 number day is very interesting. It is app service. App service means suppose you want to put a website or apps in your Azure. So how you can put it that there, how you can control your app in the Azure. So we will learn in day 10. Day 11, we will learn about containers or Kubernetes. Container is like that. We learn about virtual. Suppose if you want to put an app in a or website in a cloud, then you have to build a machine, a virtual machine. Then you have to put the data and everything on that machine. But there is another way, which is called containers. By use the containers, you don't need to use Azure. You do not to build a machine. Just build a container and you can put the apps on there. So these technologies, they are provided in the uh, Azure, Microsoft Azure, and we will learn about this thing, how Azure, how you can use this one, and how you can create a container or use as a app in the Azure virtual Azure cloud service. And last one, day 12, sorry, day 12, we will know about data protection. Data protection means how you can back up our data, which are the way to back up the data. And if there is a problem with the data, then how you can immediately recover from the backup data. So this one also we will learn about day 12. And last day we will learn about monitoring. Monitoring means how we can monitor these all the services we have learned, and there is all the services in the Azure portal or Azure, Microsoft Azure. There is a lot of service, and how we can monitor those services. These are the very important also in the day-to-day life to monitoring everything. So these are the course schedule of Azure AZ104 course. So any question about this?
No, sir. Let's move on.
Okay. Then get the most out of your Microsoft
Sir?
Learn profile. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so actually,
Yes, yes.
you mentioned the topics or the what we will cover during this course, but how we can build a secure or to protect this. Oh, they will protect this. I said how we can protect this machine or virtual machine that we will build, or it will protect it by the Azure administrators
Yeah.
security. How
Security is here.
yes, I said how for us, how we can protect this like because this virtual machine it will protect by Azure's administrators, like Azure's
Look,
developers. Okay. Mm-hmm.
these all the questions you can find from the next class when we will know about the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling you, this security is maintained by the cloud. You don't need to actually think about these things, security purpose, because
Okay.
the physical hardwares and physical things are maintained by the which one? Cloud service,
Medical
isn't
service.
it?
Yes.
That's why
Yes.
this security purpose, all are disaster are maintained by the cloud. You don't need to think about the suppose you are maintaining a server. You have to think about there is a I need to give the backup power also. Electricity can be gone or internet can be gone. These things we don't need to think about. These are all the headache goes through the cloud service. They will think these things. Okay, that's why people nowadays is going to the cloud very fast, because in the cloud you can do your business hassleless. and without any pain. You have no headache about those things. Nowadays, when you build a server or any data center, we have to think think lot of things like power, cooling time, cooling system, power system, internet system, and others also. So that's why people doesn't need to take this type of headache. That's why lots of people and lots of companies going to the cloud, because there is a less headache. All these things maintained by the cloud. Okay, securities and others also.
Okay, sir.
So everyone, you have a Microsoft account. Okay, so when you go from this Aka MS Microsoft Learn profile, in this profile there is a some tutorials also, like self-based tutorials. Learn Microsoft it is called. From you can there are a lot of topics also for this course. You can also take, or you can also check the courses, and that will be also helpful for you. No problem. And all courses content is available on Microsoft Learn. In the Microsoft Learn, there are a lot of courses is there, lot of topics is there. You can which topics I will show. Actually, all the topics is there. Okay, but there is a written topics. There is no lab, so you can just go through the lab, go through the topics. But it will be recommended that after the taking the course, then you can go through this one. It will be very helpful for you to understand their writing, because their writing is little bit more advanced. So if you take the course, after that you can go through these resources, then it will be easy for you to understand all the things that they have described you. Okay. And after the, whenever you feel that you can give the if there is achievements is called. In that achievements, you can check that your certificates will come. Then you can share these certificates and everything in your social media or everywhere. There are 92% of certified IT professionals feel more confident in their abilities to earning certifications. Whenever you got the certificate, then you will feel more, confident that you have done something.
Yes, sir.
These are the areas of percentages of the exams, like manage Azure identities and governance. 20 to 25% questions will come here. Implement and manage storage. From storage, it comes from 15 to 20%. Manage Azure compute resources. It means virtual machines, app service, and container. These three things makes 22 to 25. And configure, manage virtual networking. It means 15 to 20%. Only networking, the question will come 15-20%. Monitor and backup 10 to 15%. This is the percentage of the questions can come in the exam. There is a practice assessment or any. I will give you the practice assessment and watch exam preparation video also. I will give you the link so you can check whenever you want to give the exam. And exam marks will be like it will be depends on thousands, or it will give us some thousands. Actually mark will be 1000, but we have to pass in 70% marks. You have to score for passing, and it will be like 60 to 70 questions, and time will be 2 hours, and you can take the exam in your home also by online, no problem. So far this is the our course and the exams, overall one overview. So if you have any questions, you can ask me questions now. No problem. Any questions about the course or about the exam?
So I just want to maybe about the course slide. We can find it in the Microsoft courses